Hi, this is Ben Heinrich with my associate Zach Brookshire.
Hi.
We're going to do a little tour for you of Carmel Point, and there's no better place to start than right here at the Carmel Mission. The lighting on it is just beautiful this morning, and we drove by and said, we got to stop. We got to talk about the mission a bit. So from here west, the mission was here. There was nothing behind it. This was Father Junipero Serra's one of the missions he created as he went up the coast of California. And at that time, Carmel Point was nothing but sand dunes and rocks. And we're going to talk about a Scottish gentleman by the name of John Martin, who in the 1850s came over here and ended up buying all of the land behind the mission all the way to Carmel Point. He was a farmer, and I know how farmers think. My family were farmers, and if you can't grow something on it, the land's worthless. So he decided later on in life that, well, I can't grow anything on these rocks and this sand, so he ended up selling all of Carmel Point to some other people, and the rest is history. But what a great place to start. This is really kind of the gateway heading west to Carmel Point. So we're going to head to the point now, and we'll see you there.
How much would Carmel Point cost back in the day?
Oh, I'm sure he bought it pennies on the acre. I mean, how much is sand worth? It's like in Big Sur. There are some parts of Big Sur that are still federal property because when the homesteaders came, you know, homesteaders were also farmers or cattle. And you can't raise cattle on a beach. You can't grow anything on a beach. So nobody homesteaded the beaches. And so the beaches are still owned by the federal government, like Pfeiffer Beach. They thought a little bit differently back then than we do now.
Yeah.
So we're going to head to Carmel Point now.
All right.
We're here at what is known as the Mission Ranch, Clint Eastwood's establishment. And behind me, you see two really interesting things I want to discuss. First of all, look at that cypress tree. Absolutely spectacular. No idea how old it is, but there are only two places in the world where cypress trees grow naturally. On Point Lobos, which is just about 2 miles south of where we stand, and at Cypress Point, the famous Crocker Grove in Pebble Beach. So all the other cypress trees planted around here, or were planted around here. They did not grow naturally, but they're absolutely gorgeous. And it makes you wonder just how old that cypress tree is. But right to the left of it is the old farmhouse of John Martin, the homestead, when he owned all the property here on Carmel Point all the way to the water. There was a dairy here. There was an old barn over there to the left that now says office on it. And it slowly evolved into what is now known as Mission Ranch. It's kind of fun this time of year too, because the Mission Ranch, during the AT&T golf tournament, in the evenings, this becomes a real gathering place. And you'll see celebrities, you'll see golfers here in the evening having a cocktail, thinking about what they did like about their golf rounds today and looking forward to tomorrow. But let's turn around and look behind us, and you'll see some of the famous sheep. And in behind the sheep, you can see the sand there at the Carmel River Beach and Point Lobos in the distance, where I mentioned is one of the two only natural locations of cypress trees in the world. So it's a beautiful location, absolutely gorgeous. And we can't quite make it out, but the Carmel River is flowing into the ocean right there where the waves are breaking with Point Lobos beyond. So we're going to go from here down a little further west and head towards Scenic Road on Carmel Point. See you there. I thought during the AT&T tournament, Golf Week, it would be fun to go back in history a bit. And if you look over my shoulder, there's a little building behind us. Historically, that used to be a caddy golf shack here on the first golf course on the coast. Back in the 1910s, there was about an 11-hole golf course. This apparently was a tee up here where you would start. You would hit downhill on a 3-par to the water and then go around Carmel Point. This is before any homes here, but not many people know that the first golf course was around 1905, 1906 here on Carmel Point. It wasn't until 1919 that Pebble Beach was created by Sam Morse. So welcome to Golf Week, all the golf fans. And there used to be ladies in big long skirts and guys in Scottish outfits, and they were playing golf here on Carmel Point. Here we are at the corner of Scenic Road and Santa Lucia off to the left. This is Carmel Point going south this direction. But it's such a beautiful morning, we thought you'd love to see the backdrop of Carmel Beach in behind us. Look at the color of the water, and you see the green in behind at Pebble Beach. What a spectacular day. And if you can just imagine this 200-300 years ago when, my goodness, the beach was here by itself. The Rumson and the Ohlone Indians, just amazing, absolutely amazing. One other noted feature, if you look, not many people know this, but right over here, there are some rocks that are very, very dark. And they look very much like the rocks you see in Hawaii, where they come down from the volcanoes. At one time, these rocks came from this direction. That's volcanic rock. So at one time, we were even active volcanically here in this location. That goes eons back, but it's one of the few locations where you have that kind of rock, very much like you'd see in Hawaii. So now we're going to head south and take a look at Point Lobos from Carmel Point. Our last stop on Carmel Point, we thought you needed to see this beautiful cove, the moon shape going around, the San Lucia headlands behind us going down to Point Lobos. This is one of the most beautiful locations in the world. The waters here, though, are treacherous. You have to be careful. Sometimes you see kids running around out here and you almost got to go tell them you can't get close to the water here. It's just that treacherous. But it is also beautiful. We have in the background old historic cypress trees. See all the way down to Pebble Beach, and the color of the water today is just amazing. Yeah, this was John Martin's property back in the day when nothing was here. One of the first homes built here was the famous Tor House, built by Jeffers. And now it's got lots and lots of homes, lots of beautiful homes in a fabulous location. Behind us over here into the sun is where the Carmel River comes into Carmel Bay. And we're at the time of year when we're going to start seeing some whale spouts out there on the bay as the humpbacks and the blue whales head north. We are in the upper areas of Carmel Point, and we just had to stop at one of our new listings and give you a bit of a quick outdoor look at it. Beautiful location. The nicest thing about it, besides being such a comfortable home, is the location. Half a block walk down to Mission Ranch, and you can be a part of this great community, historic community. And boy, it's so easy to walk from here down to the beach, the coves, and all the views out to Point Lobos. So everybody have a great day.